Today is Tuesday, November 2nd, 2022. The time is 8:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I'll go with this one, which was the recurring theme throughout the entire session. Was this kind of a blast? There was like a burnt impression or a flash image, a big old kaboomski was going on.
I kept seeing light in the sky over and over again, and it was I did a pretty good image of it, like a bright flash that blossoms. It grows and flashes like a fireball. Just
That's beautiful.
You guys got some very interesting data on this. I have to be honest, it wasn't data that I was expecting, but I wrote in the queue of this, I didn't really have any target kind of intent or expectations. I had no idea what the mystery behind this target was. So it was quite interesting to see you all come back with data which corroborates each other in a very strong way. Yeah, so that shot me a lot actually. And I'm interested to see what you guys think of it as well.
I'm excited for the reveal, Daz. So whenever you're ready, sir, you can walk us through.
Yeah, I'll walk you through. Bear with me a sec. Let's get this up. I'll get my presentation up here. So I'll just walk you through the short presentation on this. It's only going to be about 5 to 10 minutes. Because I have to be honest, we know a lot about this, but we don't know the parts that we were hoping that you guys would get for us. So you can see the screen okay. Can you get everyone there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's the target number there. It's RZ1P31GH. And the background's a bit of a giveaway there actually for this target. And so the target itself was MH370, the missing flight between Kuala Lumpur and Malaysia on 8th of March 2014. And it's the biggest air disaster in the history of aviation.
well, I was working this and I was not really on target. And one night I had pain in my foot that was flaring up, and it would hit for a second or two, and then it would stop and I'd go back to sleep, and then it would come back a minute or two later. So I was in and out of sleep. It was so annoying, and I was working this target. So I went RZ1P-31GH. And as I drifted off, I saw the fireball, I said, geez. And I saw that. And then at one point, I'll show you in my session, I used a protocol, the Nemo probe, to move back in time, like before it was a fireball. I have a pretty good session. Here's the highlights. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's the first thing that gets me onto target, is a very bright flash blossoms in the night sky. It grows and flashes. It's a bright fireball. I move off. I see it streaking high in the sky. It's seen by many, like over the ocean, but there's no pictures of it. It's people that don't have cell phones. I initially thought maybe this was back farther in time. I wasn't sure at this point, but people saw it and went, wow, what was that? Some people saw a flash on the horizon, lights in the sky, and it's seen, but they're far away from it. Okay, again, I probed for what made this, and I got, this is man-made.
There's also an element of powder or residue related to the target, something burnt, I wondered. It's high energy, it's like fire, a flash effect, then settling down. Again, it was just like this explosive thing, and then just watching all the ashes and everything is slowly come to the ground. An accelerant like burning fuel, then the settling ash. But from what do I want it? Something explosive like a cannonball? There's a feel of impact, like on a metal surface. Things are coming down or bouncing off or settling. A frequency effect like a vibration, rumble, or crackle, or a hum. And again, this was, I was drawing this angle that I was perceiving from. A type of post-explosive aftermath, settling, dust and ash falling to the ground. But what is it, though, I wonder? An ignition of some kind, but what triggers it, though, I wonder? It's like a switch goes off. A ripple effect, a sonic boom. Like if a meteor entered the atmosphere, that kind of sonic boom sounding. Fast and sudden, and with a level of fallout here.
But then I had all these people, tiers of life forms, and they were just funneling outwards or outpouring or outcrying, as if it got narrower at a certain point that they had to egress through. Describing what was most important here, wafting smoke. It was tiered and layered. I had obviously this aircraft here in the sky with energetics. I had it labeled as mechanical, and it was spinning and swirling outward. All this,
again, definitely great data. You know, you've got some great words in there and sketches that corroborate. And again, there seems to be a lot more. You know, throughout all the sessions, there does seem to be this energy impact explosion type event. It didn't seem, you know, it doesn't seem to be like a plane that just like, you know, suicidal kind of crashes into the sea kind of thing. There just seemed to be a big energy event that happened that maybe partly caused the crash, which is very interesting because I haven't seen that discussed anywhere.